After the main part of the trunk cable has been unwound from the drum by a certain length, pull the cable upwards in the same direction as the pole. Place the crane hook hang on the hoisting grip and then raise the trunk cable to the top of the pole. Be careful not to pull the crane hard, as it may damage the inside of the optic and electrical hybrid cable. Make sure that the cable is turned to the right and left. Then fasten the cable to the pole at 1 meter intervals. Connect the trunk cable main connector to the key of the D-box main connector. After tightening by hand, fully tighten with an aluminum spanner. If the D-box connected to the trunk cable is deflected from the poles, first rotate the brackets aligned direction them with the poles. Nevertheless, if not the aligned, second use an aluminum spanner to rotate the D-box main connector to align with the pole. If the align of the D-box and pole is correct, use a steel band to fix the D-box to the pole and connect the ground cable. If the fixing from wall, fix the used M6 screw bolt on 8 points of the D-box bracket and then connect the ground cable. Use the nut at the top of the D-box to fix the bracket rotation of the D-box. Align the key of the main connector of the jumper with the distribution connector of the D-box and tighten by hand. Fully tighten the connector using the aluminum spanner. First, the outer housing of the distribution optical connector of the jumper is pulled lower direction. Secondly, pull lower the inner housing. Remove the dust cap from the optical connector and connect it to the optical connector of the RRH. Tighten after key alignment of the RRH optical connector to the distribution optical connector housing of the jumper. Remove the jumper power connector dust cap. Tighten after key alignment to the RRH power connector to the power connector of the jumper. Unwound the end of the trunk cable from the drum. At this time, do not rotate the flexible conduit at random. Remove the flexible conduit. Insert the end of the trunk cable through the cabinet groove in the cabinet, marking the cable jacket where it should be removed. Wind the ripcord using the cable stripping tool to strip the cable jacket. Protective gloves should be worn when remove cable jacket and corrugated aluminum. Untie the power cable. Remove all but the power and optic cable, and then taping the insulation tape on the end of cable jacket. Place the optical cable on one side of the cabinet. Do not bend the optical cable too much to prevent damage. The power cable is cut with a certain length. Be careful, do not cut the optical cable at this time. Connect the power cable to BBU, coiling certain length of optical cable and mount it on the optical module. Remove the dust cap on the MTP connector to connect to the BBU. Do not cleaning the MTP connector end of face at this time. After connected the optical connector to the BBU, and then close the cover of the cabinet. All the installation is finished.